Hello, this week I am in New York, as you can probably see from the view behind me. And New York is a city that likes to do things big. Now, that got me thinking about a methodology or chant that I hear a lot of entrepreneurs and startups saying. And that's that you've got to go big on your idea or you should go home. In other words, if your startup idea or business doesn't scale massively straight away, you should give up on it and move on to your next idea. Well, I believe that this is a hugely flawed methodology. And I'm going to take you through two reasons in this short video as to why I believe that to be the case. Before I do that, let me just say that I totally understand why people believe that you have to go big or go home. And it's because we spend all of our time looking at unicorn businesses, huge success stories that appear to have grown to huge sizes like Uber or Dropbox, for example, almost overnight. But I think there is a lot of hard work and many, many years of patience and waiting and building that's being hidden in those companies when they appear to have gone big overnight. So here's the first reason why you shouldn't expect to go big or give up on your idea and move on. And it's that you're going to miss out potentially on a really successful long-term business if you give up too quickly. Now, my example to demonstrate this is Walmart, the huge multi-billion-dollar global retailer as it is today, took Sam Walton, the founder, 20 years to get to just $12.7 million worth of revenue. Now, if he was following the methodology that you have to grow big and go home, then Sam Walton would never have gone on to create the huge global giant that Walmart is today. He'd have given up and he'd have never known what a fantastic global huge company Walmart could have become. So, if you're chasing the next big idea and when it doesn't happen for you, you give up and start the next idea, just think about the potential that you're missing out on. If you stuck with your idea and you invested your effort and your time into it and you were prepared for it to take you many years to achieve success, you just might be rewarded with a large, sustainable, valuable business at the end of it. Now, my second reason is all about thinking small. If you're chasing that big goal and hundreds of thousands of users and thinking big all of the time, there's a hell of a lot of tiny, small changes that you're not going to think about and you're not going to realize you can make. And why is it important to be able to think small and make those tiny incremental changes to your business? Well, I'll give you an example from my company, Time Etc., the virtual assistant service. Now, believe it or not, we changed about 3 words on one particular section of our website about 3 years ago. And that simple, tiny change, about 3 words, was enough to transform our business into a company that signed 10 paying customers every month, into a company that signed hundreds of paying customers every month. And if we'd been obsessed with thinking big, or if my methodology had been that we need 100,000 users or we're not going to bother, then we'd have totally missed that really simple but very effective change that helped to transform our business into the profitable company that it is today. And so there we are. There's 2 reasons that I put to you to leave the think big or go home methodology of startups and unicorns and high growth businesses behind, and instead be prepared to be in it for the long term, because you can grow a fantastic, profitable, great, valuable company in the long term, and it might take you 20 years, but you'll be the winner at the end of that. And B, think about the small things that you can do to improve your business to get 1 more customer or 2 more customers. And by doing that, if you do enough of them, you'll end up with a valuable, scaled business at the end of it. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please subscribe, and please let me know in the comments if you've got any thoughts on this.